BKK1. BKK1.
And definitely down here in Pattaya, Thailand. Good afternoon to you wherever you are around the world. And of course, as per normal, down here in BKK1, the house of what we can say sound and podcast, things like that. In the studio tonight, we have a couple of nice guests looking very, very smart indeed. Amy, nice to see you in the studio.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
Yes, you're very quiet. I don't know why you're very quiet.
I know, right? It's unusual.
You was really loud and then you've gone quiet.
Kind of overwhelmed of the microphone.
And we've got Iris. Welcome to the show, Iris. Welcome.
Yeah, hello.
We're gonna just let everybody know from Russia. Yes, is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. And Amy's going to be translating for Iris today. So what we're going to do, we're going to take it nice and slow, nice and easy, and find out what Iris is doing. So if you want to ask Iris, I know that it's a mobile app. Yeah, I know that it's a mobile app, and I know that it's called Omis AI. But what is it? Can you explain, Amy, for me?
My team and I are launching an AI-based social network that solves issues other networks don't, like LinkedIn or Crunchbase or Facebook and Instagram. This is because our network's core is AI that analyzes each user's personality traits, perfectly connects them regardless of topic, business, relationships, interests, or education. It creates ideal matches, selecting from millions of users to find the perfect fit.
So will this, the app that we have on the phone that will be this Omis, will that be sort of like following what we look at and what we don't look at, and basically it will personalize it for each person?
Let me explain. You need to understand that this isn't the same as ChatGPT. How's it different? GPT basically helps you Google. It simplifies the process of searching for information online. Our social network, Omnis, works as a true social network. Everything registered inside is in a vector database. So when you make an abstract query, or a very specific one, the AI initiates this request. It instantly scans all options from hundreds of thousands, finding the most optimal. In the case of GPT, it simply searches for the most relevant information.
ChatGPT isn't personalized, is it? I mean, ChatGPT is just like it's like a search engine that helps you. I mean, this is going to be more personalized, tailored to you.
Tailored to you, exactly.
Right,
Yeah, that's
right.
the idea. That's the main idea.
So will it be like, like if I've got the app and I put in all my details about myself and everything, and of course my hobbies and this and that, will this application over a period of time build up my own personal history and work from that history? Yes, I would imagine it would do, yeah.
Similarly, IP can do it too. Basically, GPT also has the ability to analyze what you're discussing with it.
But ChatGPT doesn't keep your personalized stuff. ChatGPT is just a search engine that helps you and gives you its results. That's it. It's completely different. It's not like a personalized app for yourself, is it?
It's important to understand the key difference in the information available to ChatGPT and Omnis about a person. ChatGPT only has the questions we ask, while Omnis will have data on who we connect with, communicate with, and what activities we're involved in. This includes our social interactions and the nature of our work.
So will the app itself, will it be sort of tailored to that individual person, so that that app will know exactly where you go, what you do, what kind of food you like, what you don't like, what you drive, what car you like? So it's keeping all your personal information in that and then helping you to choose other things and help you along. Yes, is that right? Would that be right in saying?
When you sign up, you can share any info about yourself, from your favorite foods to your life goals and your aspirations. Omnis uses this data to optimize your search.
Will the app, I mean, when it comes out with the AI, of course, AI is out there as we know at the moment. Will Omnis pick up on all the stuff that we've already done, or does it start from afresh? So, for example, I mean, AI knows that I've been on the internet. AI knows where I've been already, yeah? Will Omnis, when you do this and it becomes personal, will that pick up on the other stuff that's out there already? You know, to collaborate onto my own platform.
One key issue wasn't creating the social network, though that's tough too, but what to do next? How do we get enough people to join and connect? A great user-friendly network is useless if you log in and there's only you and 100 others. What's the point? You need enough people who can be useful to you. So, understanding this, we developed a plugin to gather info about people, companies, or products and import it into Omnis.
Because if you have an AI app and it's connected to AI, we're already using AI at the moment out there. We're using all these different things. So it already knows that I've been on there. It already knows that I've been doing this. So I would imagine collectively from somewhere, it will get some information to say, hey, this guy's using this is this guy, and it will help me build my
new personal
information inside Omnis.
Yes.
Okay, right. Okay.
It's clear that this info isn't available everywhere. Some sources keep your data private. For instance, we can't access what you've discussed with GPT as it's personal. But if you grant access to your Facebook, we can easily get info from there, especially from sources that provide API access for downloading. Now we've started our strategy. Our first question was which audience to target initially. We chose 3: funds, startups, and a third. But we wondered, how can we attract the best startups and funds worldwide that we could connect? We found a solution. We're using open sources to download all available information about funds. What startups they invest in, their terms, rounds, amounts, and evaluation factors. We also use open databases like Crunchbase for startup info. We create unverified startup pages, clearly labeled as open data, not verified user pages. Then AI connects them perfectly. We tell them we found ideal matches. Perfect startups for some, ideal funds for others. Just verify via email and you can connect.
So one of the app on this app then, so one of the things that will be on this app is basically to connect people together in the way of finding people that are out there that are sort of, entrepreneurs who want to do startups, who want to come out with new products. So this app can connect people and put them in the same room kind of. I mean, it's one of the things that, is that like you have LinkedIn, you have LinkedIn, Facebook, you have all these WhatsApps. So they're all different platforms.
Yeah.
They're all different platforms. If you've got something like an AI app that can bring all the information from these apps about the same person, because this same person can have like 5 or 6 different accounts. If this can bring everything into one app and tell this app, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do, and this is what I'm looking for, and then can connect people as well. So how long from where we sit today, we sit here talking about it, the Omnis AI today, I mean, what's the reality of this coming to reality so we can sort of like use it?
It's already on the App Store and Google Play. The question is how to connect people who need each other. Now that's the first audience I mentioned. The second one we're launching in parallel is expats who've moved to another country. They typically have a limited social circle in their language community, be it Russian or English speaking, who are restricted in their environment and need to ask AI, connect me with these people. Where do they hang out? Where can I go to have fun with someone? And AI will instantly suggest options.
One of the things in Thailand, as we know, the English community have their place, the Russian people have their place, the Japanese have their
Koreans,
place.
yes.
And I think they're all like this, they're all over the place, where as if they were in one place and you can just tap if it's English or Russian or Korean.
Yes.
I think that's a good thing, because when every expat, all the expats that live here, and I've been here a long time, I know that the expats all communicate together, and they will say, where's a good place to buy a car, or where do I go for the shopping, or where do I buy this from, or where do I buy that, So it's like a big community full of information. But the problem is, at the moment, the information is everywhere. Yeah. But at the same time, you need real people giving real ratings on what they're telling people. So, hey, go here for your air. But if that's only getting like 1 star, it's not that good. But when you've got a lot of people saying, hey, this is the place to go, star, 5-star ratings, and it's got lots of ratings or whatever, then this is real, because you could get somebody who's coming onto the app just to try and sell something, which you have to be careful of course. But I mean, I think it's a good thing. I think that it would have to be monitored, yeah. But I think it's a good thing if you can get everything into one place.
We're now implementing a rating system that'll be radically different. It's already different, we just haven't activated it yet. It'll be in the next update, completely different from the current system. Right now, any user can give a rating from 1 to 5 and write absolutely anything, nonsense included, and it affects the company's rating. For example, I flew to Kuala Lumpur for dental work. I'm looking at ratings for the best clinic, reading reviews, and one woman writes, giving a low rating, terrible clinic, just awful. I came at 1 a.m. and no one saw me. So, the current rating system doesn't analyze how relevant the rating is, where AI analyzes how reasonable the review is, how well it actually assesses the company's quality, how often the reviewer gives sensible reviews.
And it's not some Indian in Mumbai sitting there for $10 saying no.
Yes, exactly. So
I mean, the thing that it needs to do, the AI, it needs to be real. You know, like everybody who's on Facebook, they'll all say I've got 4,000 or 5,000 friends on Facebook, but they don't. You know, 80% of them they don't know. You know, so I think this is where AI. The app needs to come in to keep it real for real people, for real friends, for real things,
yes.
You know, and not false, you know, not just for show. Right, anything else before we say goodbye? Because 12:30, you know, so time goes very fast when you chat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is there anything, Iris, is there anything more that you would like to add to what he said?
It's important to note that we're not just creating a social network, we're building an ecosystem around it, with apps that fundamentally change certain areas people use with AI. For instance, we currently have one, and we're partnering with various fields like education and medicine.
I think one of the things that would be, but listening to what you've been saying, one of the things that I would like to see in something like this, as you go to different stores, say you go to Tesco's, or you go to Macro, or you go anywhere, each one of these stores has a QR code, right? And each one of these stores has a membership. Yeah, I would like to see on something like this where you just go, don't when you're in Tesco's and it gives all your information, you go click.
So even if someone has no IT or AI experience, but they have a business in medicine, construction, education, or any other field, and they understand that AI will transform everything, potentially revolutionizing their industry by automating, reducing costs, and improving quality, then we will explore how someone from a non-IT field can leverage their business experience to create an international AI startup. Next Monday at 11 o'clock. Will be breakfast for the English-speaking audience. We won't just discuss theory, we'll help each person develop a startup idea. It doesn't mean they'll fully realize it right away. They might not make millions with this idea, but they'll grasp how it works. If they find it interesting, they can pursue it further.
All right, thank you very much. Amy, thank you very much. Iris, thank you as well. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for having us. I need to, can I just take pictures?
BKK1 is here.